Hey guys, happy Friday to everybody. I wanted to pop on because, well, I'm sure you all have seen and read the title of this. New face in the nursery? What's that all about? I have exciting news, guys, but it's not what you think. So, you're looking at Henley because I'm going to start off by showing you her before I show you a new face that has entered our nursery and joined us. So, first, I have to say that you guys have known that I fell in love with the Laura sculpt. I love, 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 love Bonnie's sculpting. I have long admired a lot of Bonnie's work, seeing other people's reborns, and just never took the plunge until I, of course, ended up with the Laura kit and then Laura babies. And that has really put me on a path to seek out more of Bonnie's sculpts in reborns, finished reborns. So what I had put out there is that I would be interested in looking at bringing home more of Bonnie Brown's sculpts. And so after talking with one of my good friends who has had many of Bonnie's babies, basically, my friend is allowing me to experience some other work by quote unquote babysitting one of her babies. So my friend was kind enough to send me one of her Bonnie Brown reborn babies so that I could experience that baby without purchasing a baby. So I have not purchased this doll. It is not my doll. I am only babysitting the babies here temporarily so that I can see if I really like this particular sculpt of Bonnie Brown's, so that I can truly understand that, one, the sculpt is the right size, the right type of limbs that I really enjoy, the facial features, because seeing a picture of a sculpt versus in a picture versus in real life is different. It's also a size thing for me. I don't tend to lean towards smaller babies. I like good size newborns. Henley is a good size, larger newborn. It's one of the reasons why I think that the sculpt speaks so much to me, because I had big babies when my children were big newborns, as in almost 9-pound newborns each. So I birthed big babies. My family is known for having big babies, so it's just what I'm used to. So I think that's why I lean towards really enjoying a larger baby. And I have found it harder to bond, and I don't know why this is not stable, but because I'm on sorry. This tripod will be the death of me. It's half on and off of my little rug here. This is wobbling as I'm moving around it. So anyways, I have found that I've become super picky. So a lot of the reasons why I don't bond with reborns that have come in my nursery are various, wide and varying, different reasons, whether it's the size, whether it's the style of the sculpt, the limbs, whether they're straight legs, bent legs, everything, right down to the painting, the details, and what really speaks to me. So I can appreciate many types of painting and arrays of painting, and painting styles and hair colors and things like that. But the size of the kit itself is something I generally cannot really get past if I don't feel it immediately. So there are a lot of things that I have learned about what I like, what I don't like, and I listen to, my experience, and if there's something I don't like about a doll, I generally won't go there again. And I think that's really key to finding what suits us, because each one of us are so individual about our preferences. We may see a picture of someone's baby, but if we had it in real life in our nursery, it might not be the perfect baby for us. And it's not because it's not a beautiful doll. It's simply because something about the doll doesn't suit your taste. And I know that many of you out there are still learning what your taste is. And so what I'm explaining, because I'm going to bring you along this journey while I experience yet another Bonnie Brown sculpt, and deciding whether or not I'm going to seek out, trying to buy my own. So We're almost 5 minutes in. I'm going to move you over to the new baby. I will preface this by saying we're about to get a snowstorm. It is very cloudy and gray, and I am in the nursery, so the lighting will be not accurate. So please bear that in mind as I show you this baby, because this baby has very strong painting features. So as you see, she's more fair skinned, so the lack of good lighting does not play badly off of her skin tones, but it's just to play on how the baby's painted. Story of my life in this room and overhead lighting. And yes, for all of you out there that keep telling me to try a ring light, I have tried it. It doesn't work well. It doesn't give off the right type of brightness or light that would come naturally from sun or daylight. So it really eschews it in a way that's really funky. So I didn't care for the ring light. I keep trying new things, but ultimately I do believe once I get an upgraded phone, because mine is a very old iPhone, actually known for having the worst camera of all, even to previous phones than this one. So when I upgrade to the newest, latest iPhone, I know that it'll be easier to adjust and really make it work better. And so until then, you guys have to suffer along with me. So anyways, I'm going to bring you over to... I'm going to try to put you at an angle to where, hopefully, I'm not creating a huge shadow. Try that. I don't know. Good enough. This is Chase, guys. I know you all are like, oh, it's Chase. This baby, like I said, my friend sent me. She adores this baby. This baby's not staying with me, so he's a he in her nursery, but we all know I see them all as girls, and actually I can see this baby as a girl, which I'm surprised by. I've been literally looking at this baby for a little bit because he arrived today, but I've had some time to kind of look at him and just look at the sculpt. And like I said, because he's a redhead, I might as well just call her her, because to me she's going to be her while she's visiting, probably. We'll see. I put a little headband in her hair, but her hair is gorgeous. I don't even know who her artist is. I know my friend told me who the artist is. I don't remember, and I'm not, like, I don't know who the artist is, as in I have done work or seen maybe a lot of the work done by this person. But with redheaded babies, you have more of the bright pinks and purpley skin tones, and this baby is gorgeous. It will not come across proper in my video, but I can tell you that it's very beautifully done. And I'm a fan of textured painting, textured varnish finishes on reborns. I swear it must make the paint last longer. I just think it feels more hardy, and it just, I don't know. The smooth ones I don't really care for. I just feel like you're gonna rub off all of the paint eventually. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be all in my head. But, so this baby is actually a little smaller, as in shorter, than Henley, than the Laura sculpt. Nice bent legs, beautifully sculpted little feet. I don't know, Bonnie is like an amazing sculptor. So it's not surprising that this baby has perfectly sculpted feet, hands, toes. I actually like the fists, because a lot of sleeping babies sleep with their hands fisted. And so I actually, I really like the sculpt, because I just wasn't sure, because I had not been able to experience it in person. And same with Levi. Levi's never spoken to me. I don't know what it is about the sculpt. I think maybe because I only can ever see Levi as a boy, and I don't lean towards boys ever. I just don't. I've tried, you guys. I've tried so many times. But I don't see Levi ever being a girl. No matter how many people or collectors or, artists have tried to make them into a girl, I don't see girl no matter what. And that's rare for me, because I can almost see girl in anything. And this baby, like I said, in my friend's nursery, is a boy, but I can see her as a girl. And that's a lot based on her hair, her skin tones, and the way she's painted in her face. She's just gorgeous, you guys. And there's something about this little crooked mouth that has always been so sweet to me. And so seeing it in person as a finished baby and being able to just look at the baby in person, beautiful, beautiful. I'm really fortunate to have a friend that's trusting of me to be able to just send me one of her beautiful dolls to spend some time with. I really appreciate, and I keep thinking like, oh, what a great idea, but there's a lot of scary things about that may or may not work. It's like doing a trade with somebody. You have to trust somebody 100% to hold up their end of the bargain, or they're going to package the doll properly and send them in a safe way. And the thought of being able to share dolls amongst your friends is a really enticing idea, but the problem with that is I have trust issues of our postal system. I have for a long time. This baby was shipped UPS and was right on time, no problems. But I literally just had a package that was overnighted from the U.S. Postal Service this week that got lost for a few days. And it reinstates that concern. Like, even if I were okay with sending one of my dolls to a friend, the worry would start the moment the doll left my hands, and if it was safely being, routed to my friend's hands, And it's that out of control feeling. So, you also have to trust that the person, if you're going to do a swap or babysit a doll or send your doll for someone to experience, that you trust that person. They know how to take care of the doll, that they're not going to allow something to happen. Obviously, accidents happen, but, pretty much, you have to trust the person 100%. Same with the trade. You have to trust 100% that you can work with that person. And so I'm very, very fortunate. And I just want to say thank you to my friend, if she does watch this, for sending this beautiful little cherub, beautiful little baby for me to be able to experience and enjoy and just kind of get to know and see if I can bond with the sculpt. Yeah, you're going to be hard to send back because you are really cute. I can see why she loves him so much. But for now, I get to enjoy you. So I'll play and see what I think of, you'll see more of this baby for a little bit. But I thought how fun to take you guys on my journey to really, visit whether I like the sculpt or not. Look, sweet. I do like the fisted hand. I didn't know if I'd like the fists, because I like the open hand babies. It's one of the things I love about the Laura sculpt is the hands are just so beautiful and very newborn. But this is also very newborn. So gorgeous. I still would love to be able to experience a Scarlet. That's another face that I really think is beautiful. Also impossible to find. I would love to see a Levi in person. However, I'm pretty sure I don't think I would love the sculpt. I don't know why, guys. I've seen the most beautifully done Levi's, and I'm like, I can appreciate them from afar type of thing. I've never had the urge to actually have one in person. I don't know why. Like I said, could be because it's a boy. Or it's just the way the doll's sculpted. It just doesn't speak to me. This type of sculpt, this particular sculpt, I've always really thought I would enjoy, and I'm right, because yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I feel so lucky that my friend trusts me to babysit her baby and have this baby in my care. But I will take very good care of her. She's going to be her while she's here. I can't see her, it's just how I see her. That was my first impression. It's so funny how I either see it or I don't. And this hair. And you're not going to see the actual color of this baby's hair on camera, but it is absolutely stunning. Oh, the more I see redheads, the more I literally fall in love with them. I never was a redhead lover until Mel came home. And that's made me really appreciate redheaded babies. I have a whole new love for them. And this baby is a perfect little redhead. Different shade of red, of course, but still very beautiful. So there you go, guys. Little Chase, who's going to be visiting us for a little while. So it'll be fun to have an additional face for you guys to enjoy on my channel for a bit.
And then obviously if I decide I really, really want to get one, that will be the next step, is to try to find one that I really love. So yeah, it's just a fun process. I think that it's a fun journey. I'm really enjoying it. Can you tell? So that's what I have to share for you. A new face in the nursery. But let me know what you guys think. I just think that this is going to be just something fun to bring you guys along with me, and you can experience my thoughts. I'm going to be vocal, real, and give you my absolute 100% how I feel about it, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, whatever. But first impression is I really love this baby. I really believe this baby is beautifully done, first of all. But the sculpt itself is just really, really sweet. And the baby's a good enough size. So smaller than Henley, the Laura, but still a good size. So very sweet, that face. So there you go, guys. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a great start to your Friday and the weekend. I just realized I have a 3-day weekend because I have Monday off. So it's a holiday. I love when that happens. I think this every year this happens to me, where I forget that it's, Martin Luther King Day. So close to when we come back from our winter break. So a pleasant surprise, I won't lie. So more time to enjoy babies. So there you go, guys. I hope you have a great start to your weekend, and you'll see us all soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.